to rehab. I say no, no, no. I ain't got the time. If my daddy thinks I'm fine, they try to make me go to rehab. I say no, no, no. Ooh-wee. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie Nicolina Garcia. You guys. All right. So right now I'm going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for the cross watches. I ain't got the time. If my daddy thinks I'm fine. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we got for you. Well, hello, Mr. Masculine. Okay, hold on. Oops. Oh. All right, here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what scenario? All right, guys. So I asked that Scorpio energy what this reading is going to be about. Hold on one second. And the tides are changing. Something's going to be changing in your life. It's going to be a pretty significant change. If you've been going through things, a lot of like upheaval, you've been feeling very hesitant about moving forward with plans, about how you're going to do all of this for yourself, whatever all of this actually is. I don't really know, but we can find out. We's gonna learn. We's gonna learn to doubt. Okay, well, these cards definitely wanted to come back out. Let's go ahead and get you a third set. 3 by 3. 3 by 3 plus 2. I got some songs stuck in my head today. 2, 2, 2. Do 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 do. If I rule the world, I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. If I rule the world, you know what justice you're going to get? A not so silent band. Okay. So, Scorpio, card number 7, Nourishment. You're needing to allow yourself to begin nourishing yourself. Okay. You need to allow yourself to pull your energy back in. It seems as though you have been depleted for some time. I'm not sure what you were going through, but it's definitely, it's something that's caused you to block out a lot of the nourishment, the replenishment, energetic, emotional. Because if you look at this, it's like your higher self is trying to provide you with sustenance, like a lot of really wholesome things, and you've been hiding away in your shell. Okay. The shell, just like cascarilla powder, it is meant to protect, to create a barrier of protection. And maybe you went through something really, really intense. It feels like it might have been for a prolonged period, that this process might have been going on for some time, because Scorpio is not a punk bitch. Y'all aren't. Y'all aren't. I don't know a Scorpio that acts that has that kind of fear where like any little thing and they're like, oh my God, no, I need to be. No, they're like, you have no idea. It's sexy. Yeah. But if things are prolonged, if you're continuously being like attacked emotionally, gaslighting, if you're dealing with a narcissist, that's one of the things I think Scorpio would be very, very sensitive to narcissism. Okay. I think if you experience true, like clinical type of narcissism, like a really elevated, consistent gaslighting and attacking you, you absolutely would go into your shell, deep into your shell, and stay there and be like, F this, hell no. And when you do that, it blocks your own abundance. Okay. And I'm wondering if maybe what you went through made you feel as though you didn't have enough to be able to handle it. I don't know. I just feel a lot of like heaviness in my heart. Like you can't let something go. Oh, well, shit. Okay, sorry for that. Card number 27, resilience, burn away the past. You keep replaying something. What is it though? What is it? It's something that's really keeping you from moving forward. It's created a lot of like dead growth around you. Okay. Think of like a very lush area that suddenly experiences a prolonged drought. Everything is dry. Everything is like dead or dying. There's no green. Everything is just withering away. And that's the sense that I get. That, you know, if you've been in that environment, that would absolutely explain the eggshell. I've never received that message for this card before, but I am feeling that now. So that's a little bit concerning, that you would go so deep into yourself. You know, well, Scorpio is a deep sign to begin with, but the fact that you went so deep into yourself and then now you're, you know, being told to burn away the past, that makes me feel like you've been hurting so badly for so long. It's triggering my mama bear. You need a hug? I think you need a hug. Card number 6, shock of the new. So I think what's going on is maybe you're finally giving yourself some permission to walk forward, just a couple baby steps forward, tentative movement. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay if you need to take little tiny baby steps. You don't always have to be jumping into things. All right. It's not necessarily a sign of weakness on your end, being tentative about moving forward. Okay, card number 39, creation. So you have a master plan. You're sitting on a box. It looks like a traveling trunk. I'm wondering if you have been quietly making plans to separate yourself from this circumstance, this individual, whatever it is. I don't know if it's like a living circumstance or maybe for some, it could be like a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be family. Whatever it is, it's like you've been quietly, very quietly making plans to move forward. But it's like your guilt and your fear, your shame has been keeping you trapped in that same circumstance. And that's what continues to bring me back to this feeling of, are you dealing with a narcissist, like a clinical narcissist who keeps gaslighting you? Hold on. Card number 11, flash over. It's all in your head. You know, people are going to have whatever opinions they have of you, regardless of what you do. Regardless of what you decide for yourself, people will continue to have whatever opinions they have of you. If they need to vilify you, they will. Regardless of how beautifully righteous, gentle, compassionate, and patient you are and how you live your life, if they need you to be the villain, then you will be the villain for them. Okay? So are you going to continue to participate in that? Are you going to continue to allow yourself to be bullied? That's up to you. No one gets to tell you when it's time to leave and whether you should stay or not. Okay? But if that's what's going on, it's not going to stop. The circumstance is not going to miraculously get better. It's who they are. If you are dealing with a narcissist, it's who they are. This is the person they are. You're not going to fix it. You're not going to help them heal. There's nothing to heal from. This is their character. Okay, Scorpio, this is their character. This is who they are. And they're going to just continue to wound you. If this is resonating with you, which hopefully it doesn't resonate with anyone, but if it is resonating, just know this is who they are. There is nothing to fix. This is who they are. Ooh, card number 28, sacrifice. What can you let go of? You're being systematically drowned in a very slow way, drowned in toxicity. Scorpio, I know you want to continue this outward presentation of your badass. You have that dark Scorpio energy. You can handle it. Scorpio, you are a very sensitive sign. Very, very sensitive, especially to toxicity. And being sensitive does not equate weakness. But you have to recognize this is far out of control. You've been sacrificing yourself to, I'm hearing a beast. I don't know if they get really crazy with you. It's almost even this sense of possible physical violence or like really aggressive posturing. Maybe they're not hitting you, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like grabbing your arm and shaking you, pushing you, things like that. That, that's still not okay. That's still not okay. You're going through a process. You definitely are. For those that are resonating with this, which again, I hope no one's resonating with this, but it's definitely you're going through a process, a very painful one. You're struggling with giving yourself permission to let go. It's like, I don't know if maybe some of you have like Taurus in your chart. It might be another aspect from your chart coming through, but it's like your sense of loyalty to the individual, to the circumstance, whatever it is, it's really screwing you over. It's really, really affecting your ability to move forward in a healthy manner. Mosaic, let chance play its creative role in your life. You're needing to blind yourself from what, I hear the word glamour. So there's a lot of like illusion going on, okay? Whoever this is, they're playing a role with you. It's really, really important you blind yourself to the emotional manipulation. I'm getting a feeling that there's a lot of emotional manipulation. Once you begin to find the courage to like separate yourself from it, and again, it's not necessarily just a romantic relationship that's gone really toxic. This might be family. This might be a friendship. This might be work. But whenever you kind of allow yourself to move forward from this, begin processing like, you know what, this needs to be done. They go ahead and play, damsel in distress, victim. I need you. I can't do this without you. Scorpio, you have to open your eyes. Okay, if this is resonating with you, you have to open your eyes. You have to open your eyes and decide for yourself how you want to move forward from this. Is there still something to salvage here? Or are you in a hamster wheel just going round and round and round? Because if you're in a hamster wheel going round and round and round and you're feeling depleted, well, now you know why. Now you know why, okay? You need to have a big, bold vision. Ooh. Ooh. You have to have a big, bold vision. Now, you look at this card and you think opulence, luxury, royalty. I look at this card and I see there's a queen bee in your head trying to force you to operate as a drone, just being told by the hive mind what you should do. You have shackles on your ears, blocking truth from entering your ears. You have shackles on your throat. People be like, oh, that's golden necklace. No, that looks gold-plated shackles around your neck. Your voice is being silenced. Your ability to train your focus, turn your head so you can focus on what you need to focus on, is greatly hampered by that shackle. You have shields on your temples. Look at that. Look at that. You have to have this big, bold vision. There's sadness in her eyes. I think maybe the big, bold vision is you finally allowing yourself to recognize you're not the bad one here. You're very much being manipulated. Okay. For some of you, you're not the bad one here. You're being manipulated. And this has to do with something that occurred in the past. Let me see. If it's a relationship, something like a misstep or something keeps being held against you. Burn away the past. And card number 42, the masculine. Now, 42, 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 being the number of receiving. 6 being the lower involuted reflection of that God number 9. This is about you recognizing it's time for you to allow yourself to receive. If we further break this down, 4 being the number of self, 2 being the number of half of that. You've been forced to exist in half your greatness, half of your glory, half of your worth. That is not okay. That's not okay. Shit. This has to do with a soul connection. Whatever this is, whoever the other person is, they recognize that you have a connection with someone else and they ask you to turn your back on that. And they go through all these phases. A lot of shit's being done in shadow, in darkness, being hidden, I think, by you and by the other individual. And you're ready to fight for yourself, but you're waiting for this reconnection because you're holding someone else. It's like you've taken ownership of one sphere and you're waiting for a counterpart to come and Scorpio, you can do this shit by yourself. Why would you have to wait for someone else? Why would you have to wait for someone else? Oh, sorry. Okay, well, the answer is card number 6, Epiphany, reveal your gifts. You've been blinded. You have allowed yourself to be blinded and you don't realize you have the ability to do this yourself. You don't recognize yet that you have the gifts to resolve this. You can resolve this without any help from anyone. And I think what's going on in addition to that, it's this feeling that I really think you're dealing with a narcissist. I really feel like you're dealing with a narcissist. And I say this because of the fact that it's the reason you feel like you need help from someone else. I think you're being ganged up on. I wouldn't be surprised if you're being ganged up on and whoever keeps attacking you, whoever keeps making you feel like you have to be in your shell to defend yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if they're having people that you once trusted coming to you and telling you you're wrong, you shouldn't be like that. Be like, what? Mind your own business. It feels like they're going around playing this role. Do I keep giving you guys this same reading? I'm having like a sense of deja vu right now. Okay, card number 3, inspiration. So you have the bees, right? We talked about these bees. You know, they want you to operate as a drone, simply serve your purpose, do your work, do as you're told, don't step out of line. Well, you know, you're not a drone. You're not a drone. You're not even a bee. You are a human being having a human experience. And you need to allow those bees to be a part of your growing. Now, bees help to pollinate the flowers. They help to bring the fruit into being. Well, let them help you bring into fruition an elevated, empowered version of yourself. Rise from your own ashes. Let all of this burn away, because remember, burn away the past. And as you burn away the past, allow yourself to rise from your own ash. Be that phoenix on the rise. And I think that's probably what's already going on. You're probably already in that process right now. And that's why they're freaking out. And flying monkeys are being employed to mess with you, basically. I'm trying to figure out which. It's not this deck. This one. All right. Let's get you your final messages. The tides are changing. I don't think you're going to stay in this state for much longer. I really don't. I think you're probably, those who are resonating, you're probably reaching a breaking point where you just, I don't care what the cost is. I don't care what the collateral damage. I'm just done. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm just done. Because Scorpio, once you get to a certain point, then goes active that whole Scorpio door slam thing where you just cut a motherfucker out. You just cut them out. They don't exist. Never again. Oh, wow. Wow. That's intense. That's intense. All right. Okay. So one more card. Ooh, some stuff going on. I just need some clarifiers. This is, I don't know why. It feels like this. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. Okay. No, I'm not going to say it unless it's confirmed, because unless the cards confirm it, then it's speculation on my part. And that's not how I want to read. Yeah, see, you're fighting with your ass. Keep fighting with your ass. So, okay. Context, connection, absence, listen. You have to see exactly what this is. You're interpreting things out of context, all right? The things that are being said to you to make you feel guilty, you're completely taking it out of context. It seems as though all of this is being allowed. I mean, look at her coloring. Okay, that reminds me of a phoenix. The dragonfly is very representative of transformation, spiritual transformation. And it's this sense that you're going through a transformation right now. It goes back to that whole burn away the past, okay? And after you burn away the past, this is all about water. This is about water signs. Maybe you're burning away something from a water sign, another Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces connection. But the thing is, when I'm like, I look at this and I hear Pisces connection, like connecting with a Pisces. I don't know. I'm going to pull more cards to clarify that. But absence, you need to just remove yourself from there. Okay? If you're really tired and done, then you need to be done. Then you need to remove yourself. You need to do whatever it is you need to do to get yourself out of that circumstance. No one's going to come and save you. Whatever it is you're waiting for, let me see. No, these cards. You're waiting for someone to come and fight this with you. Yeah, I think that opportunity kind of was ruined. I think whatever went on, that soul connection, I think things were done to ruin that connection. I don't know if you can reconnect with that. I do know, again, a reiteration of that phoenix on the rise, absence. Allow the past to burn. It might not even be that far in the past. It might be something, it might have to do with what you're dealing with right now, that instead of allowing this to continue to be a part of your present, you need to make the decision to put it in your past. Burn that bridge. Burn that bridge and allow that to be in the past, okay? And then you have to listen. You have to listen to the guidance of your soul. You're going to experience a period of like just feeling very isolated, feeling very alone, very unsupported. You know, that Hermit card popped up. A lot of fighting. You got the Queen of Swords. Whoever this is that you're dealing with, this narcissist is a nasty, nasty individual. Like, this is a really, like, they want to fight to the bloody end. They're not going to let you go. They're going to just keep going and going and going. They're going to, you know, continue to monitor all of your like social media, where you're going, who you're talking to. Ooh, oh shit. They're aware of this soul connection. If you look, that's a soul connection right there. Okay. Good morning. That's a soul connection. And whoever this is aware of it. And it's this sense that it's not even really about keeping you. It's just about keeping you away from that connection. You know what I mean? It's no longer about working out a relationship because there's something left to salvage. It's more of like, if you're going to leave me, I'm going to make sure you can't have that. That right there, no. Are you going to let that? I don't know. I think, well, King of Cups, that's a really nice person, right? Let's see. Responsibility, creativity, a considerate, kind, and reliable person. Yeah, see, they keep trying to manipulate you because you have this sense of obligation. Like, you did this to me, you hurt me, you ruined everything, you. And I think you're over here trying to offer a peace cup to someone else, to be honest. You've already turned your back to them. You're done with it, but you can't walk away from it. I wonder why you can't walk away from it. Let's see. Ooh, bad odds, possible loss, hazard. You're afraid to take that gamble. Loss of inheritance. So that does it. So, okay, that's confirmation. This narcissistic person has turned your own family against you. They've turned, and it doesn't even have to be blood family. It could be individuals that you love and see as family. It could be your closest friends. It could be your actual blood family. They've turned them against you. Okay. So yeah, no, that's it. That's it. That's why you have to just be out of there, and you have to stop and listen. And that's why you feel so isolated. Look at how pale she is. Look at her expression. It's this sense of like so much chaos. You don't know what's going on, and you feel like you have no one, like the blood, the energy has drained from your face. And, looking at this image, how do you identify? Most people identify as their face. Their face is their identity. And so it's almost as though your identity has been washed from you, has been taken from you by this circumstance. And that's okay, because you know what? Once you're actually truly done with it, you rise from your own ash. Your color comes back, your youthfulness, your energy, all of that. It comes back to you, but it's a process. So I'm told the bottom card and 2 top. Yeah, you're out. Card number 40, water element sensing. You know what's been going on. You know what's been going on. You've been feeling it. And their attempts to convince you that you're making it up, that you're just being a total asshole, it's no longer working. You're recognizing, you know what? You always do this. Whenever I want to do something to heal myself, you do this. You act like this. And maybe you're done with it. Maybe some people aren't. I don't know. Card number 52, void of course, moon missing. Ooh, I'm told there's a secondary message for this card. Oh, the moon is a friend for the lonesome to. Oh, this has to do with this connection. The moon is a friend for the lonesome to talk to. The moon is yin energy, feminine energy, dark energy. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting to feel whole again. You're waiting for a connection with somebody that's going to make you feel whole. They carry the darker aspects. You're afraid to tap into your own darkness. That's where your power is. That's why you haven't had that, where is it? That epiphany. Is it here? I don't know where the hell it is. But that's why you haven't recognized you can handle this. You can handle this. You're afraid to enter that dark space. Let's see. Nothing will come of the matter. Matters will not go as you planned. In fact, most of the time it will end up far worse than you planned. So if you think that being civilized is going to resolve this, probably not. Probably not. If you're used to behaving in a more civilized manner and just being very quiet and very calm, if it hasn't solved it for you yet, it's definitely not going to solve it for you. Okay? It's not going to solve it for you. If you want to remove yourself from a cyclical situation, then you have to do something different than what you've always done. And I think now we're not gonna decide our behaviors based on some video. You're gonna take ownership of your life and you're gonna decide for yourself what you should do. But I think it's time to show a little bit of aggression. That's just my personal thing. It's not to instruct you on how to live your life, how to resolve circumstance in your life. But I feel like you need to be a little bit more aggressive in your explanations. You need to be a little bit more aggressive in your attempt to reclaim your personal power and personal space. Does that mean physical aggression? No. But I think you dealing with things in a Scorpio way of like just getting real quiet, silent treatment, that's not working for you. It's not working for you. Okay. So card number 44. Oh, wait. This card says to sit still and stay as you are. Take no action at the current time. Wait for the storm to pass over. It's time to be patient and allow matters to settle before beginning anew. Allow this matter to resolve on its own without your help, work, or interference. See, okay. So this has to do with the Eight of Cups. It's about silence, failed judgment, false readings, wasted effort, the wrong choice, missed opportunity, sleep recovery. I think this is telling you what you've been doing. And I'm taking it a step further and letting you know what you've been doing ain't been working. 99% at 959. That's a whole lot of nines and 5 for change. Change is being supported by creation. You're being supported by creation is what it is. This is what you've already been doing, that like, let me do nothing, let me stay silent. This will resolve on its own. It's not going to resolve on its own. It's not. I mean, you could choose to believe that. Let me know how that goes, but it's not going to resolve on its own. This is something that needs to be finally addressed. And I think that's part of the problem is that for those who are struggling through this, there's a potentiality that you've been taking that stance of if I just be quiet, they'll go away. No. This person is not going away. They're not going to go away. They do not want you to reconnect with whoever it is you need to reconnect with because that empowers you. And they can't stand that. They can't stand that. So you're going to have to choose what you want to do for yourself. Card number 44, solar eclipse, revolution. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. Ooh. This starts within you. Okay? This starts within you. This card spells out change. Major transformations are about to happen. When it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. You cannot reconnect with that soul connection so long as this is present in your life. You cannot reconnect because this little Queen of Swords, this little okay, not going to work. She would rather cut off your arm than allow that cup to be taken by whoever you're giving it to. She would rather cut your whole arm off. I'm just saying. We must focus on what is directly in front of us. You can expect swift changes that end one chapter and start a new one. You may have felt something would eventually happen, not having recently paid much attention to the situation. Then you're presented with a shock or a jolt and you're reeling over the sudden change. This upheaval takes away what's been familiar and safe so you can embark on new territories or even venture to a strange new terrain, but it will be daunting. These events may seem like negatives at first, a divorce, the end to a relationship, being forced to move, or even losing your job. It tends to affect relationships most. This implies you are being forced to make a decision, to act on it. There will be no stepping away from it. Ooh. Even though you may not have been consciously aware of just how much certain issues were not working, it's time to look ahead and finally resolve what has held you back. Now it is time to begin anew and start that new chapter in the book of life. Yeah, like I said, you haven't been wanting to recognize. It's almost like, maybe if I just ignore it. So key ideas: crisis, change, divorce, dissolution, breakdown, build up, relocation. Breakdown to build up. So yeah, damn, Scorpio, you got some stuff going on. You can handle this. But you can't handle it the way you normally would, with being quiet and having, your little silent ass tantrum. If you're going to have a tantrum, have a full-on tantrum. I'm not joking. Have a full-on tantrum. Get livid. No, I shouldn't tell you that. I shouldn't say that. No, but seriously, you have to do something different. Because if what you've done up to this point has kept the circle just going round and round and round and round, it's not going to make the cycle stop. Okay? I'm just saying. They try to make me go to rehab. I said, no, no, no. Yes, I'll be in black when I come back. You know, no, no. I ain't got the time. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine, they try to make me go to rehab. Yeah, no, you're not the issue. Hate to tell you, you're not the issue. You're dealing with a crazy ASS mofo right here. Right here. Right there. And they got the flying monkeys in the back holding up their train because they think they queen of your freaking world. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, guys. I'm sorry if you're resonating with this and you're going through it really bad and it's really hurting you. Just know everything that happens to you in life is there to do something for you, to grow you in ways that you're needing to grow. Allow it. Allow it. Let go of the things that are holding you down. Just let go. Whatever's meant to be with you will be with you. If you really truly need to reconnect with whatever that connection is, then it'll happen. But you have to stop being afraid. All right? You have to stop being afraid of the unknown. If your fear of how that reconnection is going to go, if you're going to be rejected or whatever it is, your other option, so these are your options. Try and reconnect with something that apparently some of you need in order to further your growth. Try and reconnect with that and possibly get rejected, which you don't know. You really don't know. Or stay where you are with this crazy ass silly hoe. Get your arm cut off. Have her make you miserable the way he or she has been making you miserable for how long now. And that's guaranteed. You know how that ends. Okay? You know how that ends. That's rejection every single day that you're there. Because they can't accept you as you are. If they could accept you as you are, they wouldn't be punishing you for being who you are. So either way, rejection or rejection. Possible rejection, guaranteed daily rejection, multiple times a day. In your face rejection. I don't know. They try to make me go to rehab. I say no, no, no. Yes, I'll be in black when I come back. You know, no, no. I ain't got the time. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine, I just sing that song. I love that song. I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna try and come back and do Cancer and the rest of the signs. I'll try. Bye, guys. Oh, thumbs up on the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Join me every single time I'm live. Y'all know the mother freaking frequency. Come back and get more. Bye, guys. They try to make me